Today we are going to talk about electrical hazards. Electrical hazards. This is electrical hazards. They happen when we interface with electricity. As Matt has said before, almost each one of us has ever been shocked by power, or almost shocked. And they are very dangerous because they can cause harm to your parts or even death. But how do they come about? All of us, maybe you have an idea of how electricity comes, shocks come about. One of them is insufficient insulation. Every conductor is supposed to be insulated by, let's say, plastic or rubber, but sometimes they are not insulated due to deterioration where in fact the cable has been working, but maybe it has worn out. The insulation, outside insulation has worn out and it's exposing the conductor. Maybe tear, it has been torn. Yeah, sometimes we find cables that are torn. For example, this signal cable, the good thing is not electrical, but assuming it was electrical, it can bring about shock or exposure to moisture. You have let's say an extension cable, but it's somehow with water. Like here, the way it floods. If it's exposed to water, you'll be there and you'll find you can get shocks. Also short circuits, where those conductors, the neutrals and the lives are joining together, it can bring a shock. The other cause is circuit breaker failure. I think all of us will know a circuit breaker. Do you have an idea what a circuit breaker is? Okay, yes, Mr.
Circuit breaker is to protect in case of an overload or short circuit between phases.
Like how does it look like for someone who doesn't know?
Okay, just a tripping action. Just a tripping action. If it has tripped, you don't temper to reset it. Otherwise, you can get an electric flash.
Thank you very much, our senior partner. Even us in our houses, there's a box somewhere in your house where an electrician puts on and off. It has a click sound, toot, toot. So these are supposed to, in case of failure, or in case of short circuit, or anything that happens that is abnormal, itself trip, switch itself off. But if that circuit breaker has a problem, there is going to be a problem with an appliance or machine or tool, and it does not switch off. And that one can cause an electrical hazard. Because when there is an overload, it should be tripping, it should be switching power off. So always make sure that those circuit breakers are in place and working. Damaged electrical appliances, for example, loose connections, frayed wires, or cracked insulation can result in electrical malfunction. Appliances is what we use. And this example here is our percolator. Those kettles can be failing. You find ideally you should put it on and you should put it off. But if it's failing, it means it can cause damage. It can cause shock to you. Or sometimes there are these cables that are loose on the appliance itself. Our grinders, our drilling machine, and others. So let's ensure that we don't have appliances or tools or machines that have damaged electrical connections. Improper use of extension cords, cables. One, you can overload a cable. Put a grinder, you put a drilling machine, you put a grinding machine, you put a welding machine, and you overload it. Of course, what will happen? It's going to burn, and it can cause a shock to you And as I've told you, this shock can damage you or can even kill you. Yeah. Inadequate maintenance. This is failure to regularly inspect the electrical systems, ignoring warning signs. There are warning signs somewhere like in that panel. There in the generator where they say don't enter if you're not authorized before you enter. Don't touch before you touch. Don't open before you open. If you ignore them or bypassing safety procedures, it can trigger severe electrical hazard over time. If the procedure is switch off before opening, or you want to open before switching off, it can cause an electrical shock to you and other people, because you may have survived but another person comes. But also the shock, it can carry on to other people. I've seen somewhere in the village, our brother was in Mali. I saw somewhere where like 4 people of the same family died of the shock. One touched, another one touched, another one touched. So let's ensure that we are safe in this place. Any questions?